Oh, show! Welcome, communist America. America. Yeah. Okay, welcome everybody. Yeah, hold on just a minute while I am trying to do something. I got a handful and got a bunch of stuff around over here trying to move things around. And this and that, it's a juggling act here. I got stuff over here malfunctioning and I'm trying to get it fixed. Don't 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 go nowhere. I will be up on the panel in full picture and color, and it will be scary. I tell you what, y'all got y'all got a lot of nerve. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're a brave soul to come here. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get this straighten out here so I can get everything up and running. Oh, well, welcome to the show. Oh no, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Yeah, right. Right, Warhorse. Yeah, Marty. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah. Okay, let me see what we got here. Trying to get stuff going and moved out of the way, running, and all this. Everything's malfunctioning. Trying to get everything in order. Oh, okay. Let's see. I think we're just about ready. Just about ready here. All right. Hold on, my dear friends. Uh, let's see. Okay. Oh, there is a scary. Ah, yeah. Okay. Um, I think I should have started the show like "Welcome, comrades," or "Welcome, comrades." Well, uh, it's good to have a sense of humor. We see so much going on in this country. It's just so crazy. All right, so tonight, anybody who wants to can come up on the panel. If you want to talk about the subject on hand or another subject, we'll talk about whatever. Uh, you know, oh, it's been a crazy day, but anyway, here we are at 3:43 p.m. in the state of Arkansas. We have in this country, I was commenting today earlier about the craziness of people. And, I think a lot of people they don't see the value of what true freedom is. Uh, they abuse freedom, and that's sad. And you get it everywhere, even on social media. And we're sitting there seeing more and more people's channels getting removed because they spoke their mind, spoke truth. And I can understand it if one is speaking hate, and violence and what have you stuff. I understand that. Okay, I understand that, and that should be removed. But at the same time, you should be allowed to speak your mind on views when that are important, especially. That's like if you see something going on that you think people should be warned about, you should be able to do so without worrying or, someone going to remove your video because it offended somebody. Well, if we go by that principle, then let me just say to YouTube or Google, you offend me So therefore, you ought to remove yourself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You offend me and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of Americans. So remove yourself. You're an offensive. I mean, but that's, you get people like, those who are for socialism and communism and for everything that's considered perverted and wrong in the world. And they're for that, right? But you speak out against it, then you're the threat, right? So you got to be removed. And, you know, but I got one thing to say to those who are for communism and for socialism and what have you. Okay, when China and Russia does take over, it will in time. When that is, I don't know. All right, but when it happens, let me just say this. All that crap that you've been spouting, uh, you're not going to be able to protest when you want. Oh, excuse me, riot when you want. Because that's what a lot of you, these idiots out there do, is these fools, they call it protesting, but there's nothing protesting in it. It's rioting and committing criminal acts of violence and everything else on an unimaginable scale. So the problem is these people do these things, right? So what do they think is going to happen once you have an enemy country that is none but communist, comes over and they take over? But or the way it's going now, it looks like this country is starting to go full blown communist. So the thing is, once you have a communist power taken over, the thing is that you're not going to have that freedom to spout your crap, that crazy stupid crap that you love to do. You're not going to be able to do it. You know what's going to happen to you when you do that? They will execute you or throw you in a gulag, which is the same as a death sentence, right? Oh yeah. So yeah, you're going to have all kinds of crap. So if you value your freedom, I would suggest that you speak up and not be afraid. If they remove your channel and your videos, so be it. I mean, because if they don't do it today, they'll find some other reason to do it tomorrow. Because see, to them, it's really, when it comes down to it, it's your freedom that you value is a threat to them, and they don't want that anymore. They want to have complete control, and they will do what they can to take over. I mean, they're already trying to dictate to news media and stuff what to say, when to say it, and all this, right? And let's see, where is that? I'll find it for you. Okay. All right. I want you to see this. Now, this is I done forgot the guy's name. That's a shame. I know this guy and you do too. But anyway, um what I'm going to do is just I'll put it towards the end where he shows this one video footage that shows the craziness that's going on. Okay. All right. Hold on. I want to show it to you. All right. And I want to get it up here.
Breaking article from a person named Corinna Cohn, a software developer in.
Okay. Now let me. Ben Shapiro. Yeah, that's his name. Why did I forget his name? Oh, well, anyway. Okay. Okay, where is that? It should be right around somewhere in here. Okay. All right, I got it close enough. All right.
Will be your new parent. And when social media is your parent, you don't have parents, you're an orphan.
Listen in.
If your parents don't love and accept you for who you are this Christmas, now, I'm your parents now. I'm proud of you. Drink some water. I love you. Bye.
You don't. He doesn't know you. He doesn't know anything about you. This doesn't seem like a particularly happy person either. But again, destroying rules. This is what the progressive left lives for. And as they win, and as that message is spread via social media, and as control is taken out of the hands of parents who actually care about their kids, a lot more than these morons on social media, kids are going to become less and less happy. And pretending, so who's really killing the kids? An ideology that suggests that the most vulnerable people in our society should be making life-altering decisions forever.
Yeah. And, you know, the problem is that you get, all right, people like what that young fella, that's a teacher, all right, and on TikTok. So the question lies, what are you going to do? I mean, are you going to sit back, I mean, as a parent and allow this kind of stuff to happen? But see, now they want to take your rights of being a parent away. And next thing you know, they're going to start coming in and removing your children from your home. And they'll have the parents thrown in prison if a parent speaks up and speaks out against all this. That's pretty much it. I mean, so, I mean, you know, I guess you could say, we could say, welcome to communist America, or we could say, welcome to insane America, or some such thing like that. The world these days don't make any sense. You know, we find ourselves where we're at a impasse. Okay. Now the question is, where do you turn? Do you go to the, and when you come to the fork in the road, do you turn left or right? Which way do you go? Well, I would sit there and say this: follow the light. The light meaning freedom, that which is right and good in this world. Not talking about crazy, insane stuff that's rotten, like rotten food. You know, you seen what happens when, you know, food spoils and everything, and, you know, that stench. That's what's going on in this country. This crap. You know, people's brains are rotting, and that's what you smell. It stinks, and this is what they want for this country. It's what they want for you and for your children. And right now, their main concern is the children, because, see, you know, the youth being the future of this country. You see what I mean? They want to go after the young. And I look at it this way, you know, as parents goes, it's like this: if you don't stand up and you allow this stuff, when the crap really hits the fan here and everything is turned completely upside down in freedom, what little freedom we have now will be completely gone. What are you going to do? Gripe and complain? Whine? Think you're going to protest? Oh, you'll go to prison or you'll be executed, one of them, publicly. That's to be set as an example. All right, this country has no rhyme or reason anymore. I mean, anybody could be a president, and that's scary. Just anybody, because the ones they want are the insane ones. The ones who care nothing except for their own personal nightmarish agendas. All right, here's the thing. A lot of people think, the, what do you call it? The LGBTQT or whatever community and these other communities out there that's going on, talking about freedom. A lot of them have not even listened to what their own leaders have said that got caught at it. But see, the thing is, it's really not about the gay rights. It's not about whatever movements rights that they're trying to throw in. There's more to it. There's something sinister behind it. And it is very dark and it is very scary. It is a nightmare. And people will see what they want to see, and they know this. So the thing is you put on a smoke screen. You think that just because there is movies, that may, or shows that depict some people that are gay in it and what have you, or whatever else that they're trying to push, they think that's about the freedom of that. No, there's something more. It has nothing to do with being gay or whatever. There's something more that they do not see. And I wish they could see it. I wish everyone could see it. But then again, that's me. I have nothing against gay people. I have friends that are gay, but I fear for them and everyone, not seeing what's really behind the screen. It's like a billboard. You can see one part of it, the front part, with maybe a beautiful painting and all that. But then you look on the backside, it's not pretty. It's not a pretty thing at all. So we keep seeing more and more of our freedoms being taken away. And I am very, very put out against this lockdown on free speech with social media. And I see more and more of it happening here on YouTube. So I would say to the administrators of YouTube, Google, up your nose with a rubber hose. Your very acts that you do is offensive to me. Everyone else is allowed to talk about, hey, this is offensive to me, so this should be removed. Well, by that same argument, let me use that on you. And to speaking up on the others who find what you do very offensive. Because you allow people, and it's on here, you don't remove all of them on there. You have people on here with pornography on here. You allow that. You allow people that show very acts of violence that you say you don't allow on here. You allow that because it's more brutal. But let somebody talk about something that's good and positive. about the things that should be right in this world, that's morally good, and you will shut them down. If anyone speaks a lie about the COVID stuff, you will allow it, but someone exposes it and actually shows the truth about it, then you shut it down, saying it's medical information. You're giving false medical advice and all this crap. Well, I got news for you, Google, YouTube, or whatever you are. You're a bunch of crap. Your whole thing of what you're doing is unfair and not right. See, that makes me wish that what's his name, Elon Musk or whatever, could come up here and shake your tree. But since he hasn't yet, it is up to people, American people who value freedom and what is right, to shake your tree. Maybe just boycott you. I mean, cut off your money supply. What do they like to say? The word sanction. But you should be boycotted. And I don't care if you don't like me, Google or YouTube or whatever you are, whoever runs it. I don't care for your crap. I do YouTube videos, right? Besides, liking it, doing it. But I try in some way to give a little something good, maybe, not anything hateful, not anything mean, right? But then you come along and start removing people's videos. Oh yeah, you even removed mine. And because it is offensive to you, and you say you reviewed it. No, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't. You can say what you want. You're a filthy liar, and you know it. You got a bunch of communists working for you. Heck, the very person who owns it's probably a communist. Socialism won't get you anywhere. Communism don't work. And that's what you want. And that's where this is going. Pretty soon, all we're going to see is nothing but communist crap on here. And you can't speak nothing except, oh, hell the chief. And spout off a bunch of lies, and all this to praise the leader and all that. If you speak against the leader or his regime and all this, then you're evil and you should be locked up or killed. Yeah, that's your kind of thinking. That's what you threaten or will be threatening pretty soon, because you're part of that evil system. I am appreciative that there are social media that a person can go on and don't have to worry about it at this time. And this stuff that you're doing, to people, and I'm talking about all of the people that run these social media platforms, where if you speak anything out against COVID, or if you speak out against any of these left wingers, these communists and socialists, then their videos or channels or whatever gets removed, to get blocked, and that's it. But I'm appreciative that there is social media platforms you can go to where you're allowed to speak your mind with no threats. Because you here gonna eventually, you'll always have your little platform, but you're gonna find you're gonna lose a lot of people too. And then when you do, especially when if people will band together and boycott you and close up their use of YouTube for a while, you'll be sitting there singing a whole different tune. You'll be ready to start whistling "God Save, God Bless America" and all that. I mean, oh yeah. But see, people, thing is, YouTube and all of these others, look, there's other social media out there that you don't have to worry about the threat of your channel being removed, your videos blocked. Well, that is, unless you're spouting hate, like violent threats or something like that. And, well, that's only common sense. You remove that, but you know what I mean. You don't have to worry about the threat, and you could go to those. Hold on just a minute. Hold on. Let me mute my mic. Sorry about that. My brother just told me that my vehicle out here, all right. The last time been in the vehicle was around the first or third, somewhere around in there. Anyway, that was the last time I was in the vehicle, and on the passenger side, the window was rolled down, and I know I rolled it up, but it was down this much, and the whole time it's been down. So that means it got rained in from that storm and all that. Well, what good does it do for me to, gripe about that? But hold on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. He said that he went out there and checked it and said that the seat there just completely soaked. So I was like, oh yeah, lovely. Okay. And of course, she got it. Sassy had to give her voice to her uncle Chet Black Crow. Yeah, she had to get. She tries. She wants his attention, so that's what she does. It's like, hey, here I am. You want to sing or say something? Is that it? Well, I suppose now's a good opportunity. She's over licking her chops. That means she thinks that I'm going to give her a treat right now. I will give you one later, okay? I promise. She just giving me that look, like, oh yeah, you promise you. Won't you just do it? There, there. Yeah, there she goes. Oh, she's gonna lay down now. Okay. Oh man, trying to keep from sneezing here. There's dust in the air. Um, yeah. But anyway, oh well, I suppose that I will leave off for now. Okay, but I do want to say, please comment, share your thoughts, your views. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the big YT. Okay? Say what's on your mind and your heart. Share your thoughts and views, okay? And, let's, talk. We can talk also on the next time I come out live. It may be later tonight, but if the storm's real bad, I won't. But because you know how the weather is, it can change on a dime. Even though the weathermen say it may be this and that, I've seen where you have to, where it changes and voila, it's different. But anyway, might, I'm not promising. I might be on later tonight, but please feel free to share and hit the likey button and voice your complaints to YouTube. Address it. If I can find out how you get a petition going, I'll do that. Anything to see, get the ball rolling, at least rattle the tree, and that goes for really any social media, because they're, they could have a great platform, all right, if they would value freedom, the freedom of speech for one, all right, and these people, all right, now they just don't get it. Now there's my email right there. I would love to hear from you. If you want me to read something, share it. I'll see if I can do that. If there's some story you'd like to share, if it's a Bigfoot story encounter, that's true. If it's a UFO encounter or alien encounter, or whatever, and if it's true, or something that's bizarre and it's true, share it with me. Write to me right there see the email on the ticker, and let me know, and I will read it. Share it with everyone. You can choose to be anonymous, or just use your abbreviations or whatever, your nickname, whatever. But feel free to do so. And again, I want to say hit the like button. And I want you to know that I do care about y'all and love y'all. And maybe even if you write to me, tell me what subjects and things you'd love to be brought up here on Old Fart Talk. So please, 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 please let me hear from you. So until then, I want you to know I love you. You take care. Be blessed in all your endeavors. And I will see you in the funny paper. So, aho and wado.